If you're new to the channel, be sure to click that subscribe button and also hit the bell as well for new videos every day, every week.
What's going on, all of my fellow Joy-Con boys and girls? This is your boy, Nintendo Logan. We're once again back again here with yet again another stream for you all here. And as I always say every Friday, happy Friday to everybody watching the stream right now. If you guys are tuning in on the stream right now, actually. And, I mean, no matter if you're watching this live right now, or if you, regardless, watching this on the replay as well, soon do want to say happy Friday to everybody watching the stream right now. And of course, you guys already know, because it is Friday. As always, we're here to do another episode of our Nintendo News Roundup morning show once again. And with today's episode, once again, just like I've been saying most recently too, we got a lot of great news topics that we're pretty much going to be discussing in today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup. So hope you guys are ready for all the news topics we're going to be discussing and talking about during today's show. And you guys got your snacks in already and all that stuff. And yeah, I also do want to say, what's everybody tuning in right now? If you're watching live right now in the chat right now. And first one in the chat, as always, and then there's Super Shadow, that's pretty much the first one in the chat here, so shout out to him for being our first one in the chat right here. And of course, if you guys are excited about today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup, definitely smash that like button if you guys are ready for today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup. And also, if you guys are brand new to our YouTube channel, make sure you guys once again subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure you guys have the notifications on. So, of course, every Sunday morning coming episodes of Nintendo News Roundup every single Friday at 9:30 AM Eastern and 6:30 AM Pacific time. And as always, recapping the latest Nintendo news from the past week. I don't know if I'm saying that a lot, repeating that a lot, but it's facts what I'm saying right here, actually. And also, make sure you guys stay tuned right to the stream at 10:30 AM Eastern Standard Time, when we're pretty much going to be doing the next episode of our brand new series we just kicked off just as of yesterday, actually, with Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Then once again, we'll be happening right after the stream wraps up at 10:30 AM Eastern Standard Time. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and make sure you guys come back for that stream for the next episode of Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. And plus, if you guys are now yet subscribed to the Nintendo Logan Clips channel, Logan's Pokemon TV series review, the Ultra Joy-Con Game channel, and Ultra Joy-Con Game Live, some of those channel links will always be in the description below, as well as on the main page of our YouTube channel. And plus, if you guys want to get some info on how to join our amazing Discord community, if you guys are now yet became a member in there yet, and you guys want to still be able to try to interact with us live during the future streams, especially in the near future as well. Of course, all that info will be in the description below, if once again you want to become a member of our Discord server. If you guys have not yet already. But as I always say, and some of you guys do not do any of that stuff and do not hit that like button, you guys already know Rachel Feastmate will, of course, as always, come out here and say, what's wrong with you? And some of y'all do not do any of that following stuff that I mentioned to you all. But anyways, without any further ado, I think I've rambled enough, so we're right now going to get straight into our news topics for today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup. And like I said, you don't ever want to be ready for these news topics we're going to be discussing. And we're going to be starting off with our first news item of the stream. And this is actually breaking news I did not even expect at all. That really just happened about a half hour ago by the time we're actually recording this. Springfest 2025 has just been announced for Splatoon 3, which, if you guys want to know what the teams are, we're going to get into the information coming from the Splatoon North American Twitter account. And these are this is the information that we have for Springfest 2025, officially coming back in Splatoon 3. And you guys already know, without a doubt, I am definitely going to be streaming this right here for you guys, so make sure I'll definitely stay tuned for this. But this is the information that we have for Springfest 2025 and Splatoon 3. Springfest is back, and you know what that means. Pastels are in again. Oh, there's a Splatfest and a new question. When do you get things done? Morning, noon, or night? The answer kicks off on April 11th at 6 p.m. Pacific time. And that is 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time here on the East Coast. I know I took a slight bit of an L right there. I don't want to hear it. Andrew. So yeah, pretty much April 11th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for when the Springfest 2025 Splatfest officially kicks off in Splatoon 3. And leads up all the way until April 13th at the same time, actually. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff, actually, that Springfest is coming back for 2025 in Splatoon 3. And, They're all the teams right there that we have. Pretty much morning, noon, and night. And you guys already know for me. You guys already know what team I'm going to be going on for the Spring Fest 2025 Splatfest once again. So again, just going to remind you guys, from April 11th to April 13th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when Spring Fest 2025 officially kicks off in Splatoon 3 once again. So yeah, let us know in the comment section down below which one of these teams you guys are going to be going on for Spring Fest 2025 in Splatoon 3. Are you guys going to go morning, or are you guys going to go noon, or are you guys going to go night for this new Splatfest? Of course, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And once again, I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this once again. But the breaking news does not stop there, as we yet have some more breaking news for you guys. And this time regarding a brand new Nintendo Switch Online update for pretty much the month of March of 2025. And it's a brand new update for the SNES Nintendo Switch Online service. Would you guys want to know what the games are going to be for this new update for the SNES Switch Online service? Of course, they're showing it right here on the screen for you guys. All the games that just got announced for the SNES Online update. Well, this information also comes from NintendoEverything.com, and this is the information we have for all these brand new games that just got added to NSO. So this is what the article says. 4 more SNES games are on the way to Nintendo Switch Online, with Nobunaga's Ambition, Lord of Darkness, Romance of the Three Kingdoms 4, Wall of Fire, and Uncharted Water New Horizons joining the service. The full set will be available on March 28th, 2025. So this is when the brand new games just pretty much get released for the SNES Nintendo Switch Online service. Which again is next week actually. I think it's like next Friday actually is when March 28th is, and when these games actually do release. And it's funny because this is actually the same exact day that Super Soccer is going to get removed from the SNES Nintendo Switch Online service. I think I might do a final stream of Super Soccer on the SNES Nintendo Switch Online. Maybe play a little bit of Super Soccer for the final time on the SNES Switch Online service. I don't know, I just thought about it last night actually, but we'll definitely see about that. But that's not the main topic here actually. So all of these titles can be accessed through the SNES app. Only a subscription is needed for the main service. No expansion pack membership is required. And so yeah, pretty cool stuff actually with these new SNES games that just got added to NSO. And honestly though, none of these games I do not even know about with the games that just got announced actually. These games I never heard about before and obviously never played before. But for those of you who have, you guys will be able to have another chance to actually play these again on the Switch. If once again you're a regular Switch Online member or an expansion pack tier member, it doesn't really matter which one you end up being and whatnot. So yeah, pretty good. Like I said, those games that just got added to the SNES Switch Online service, even though in my opinion not that really too interesting, but still pretty cool. We got these actually to have other people actually check these out if they haven't already. So again, to highlight the games that we have for the brand new SNES Online update: Nobunaga's Ambition, Lord of Darkness, Romance of the Three Kingdoms 4, Wall of Fire, and Uncharted Water New Horizons. So yeah, what do you guys think about these brand new SNES games that just got added, that just been announced for the SNES Nintendo Switch Online service? And again, these will be available on March 28th, 2025 for you guys to check out on the like I said, the SNES Switch Online service. And of course, if you guys have any thoughts about this, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. And alright, let's move on to our next news item right now. And also, we have yet another new update for another specific thing. This time with Nintendo Music, like we talk about every single episode of Nintendo News Roundup nowadays. There are some new games that just got added to Nintendo Music that you can listen to right now if you have the Nintendo Music app on your iOS or Android. And there's actually 3 games that just got added. Well, technically 2, but 3 actually that just got added to the, like you say, Nintendo Music app. And those being Tetris, both the Game Boy and NES versions of Tetris. So those are 2 of the games that we have here. And then also, Dr. Mario on the NES. All 3 of those games that just got added to Nintendo Music. So once again, the games that just got added to Nintendo Music: Tetris on the Game Boy and NES, both of those versions. And then Dr. Mario, the NES version. Those are the games that just got added to Nintendo Music. Which I did not even think that we were going to get like 3 different games added to Nintendo Music this time around. Because usually when we see these new updates for Nintendo Music, there's only just like one game that gets added technically. But the fact that we got 3 actually, well technically 2, but 3 actually with Tetris having a Game Boy and NES version that just got added to Nintendo Music. This is pretty cool actually, so. And of course, as you all know, Tetris Music, I know lots of people are going to be hearing, want to hear Tetris Music. Because Tetris to this very day, such a popular it's such a popular game and all that. And of course, a lot of people do want to go on there to actually check out some of that music from Tetris, both on the Game Boy and the NES. And maybe Dr. Mario as well, but Tetris is like way more iconic to be honest. So yeah, what do you guys think about these new games that, these 3 new games that just got added to Nintendo Music? Once again, to kind of highlight these for you guys, like I've been saying, we have NES, both on the Game Boy and NES, with Tetris, and a Dr. Mario on the NES. Those are the games that got added to the app once again. So once again, if you guys have any thoughts about these games getting added to Nintendo Music, let me know your thoughts again in the comment section down below. And once again, I would absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this. And alright, we have yet another news item for you guys. And honestly, did not even see this coming either, actually. We have an announcement from the Pokemon Company that is going to be a collaboration with Pokemon and the Lego Company, doing a collaboration both together, coming up in the year of 2026, which still pretty much feels like a year or so from now, but well, a year away from this actually, with the Pokemon and Lego kind of collaboration. Which I still can do kind of think that's actually pretty cool they're doing this. Kind of like what Nintendo's already did with the Lego Mario sets and whatnot. It's pretty cool that the Lego Company is going to be kind of doing another collaboration with this time the Pokemon Company. Now, obviously we don't really have that much information about what we can expect from this Pokemon and Lego collaboration, because in this sweep coming from the Pokemon Company's official Twitter, this is all we have for the information regarding the Lego and Pokemon collaboration. And this is what it says here in the tweet: "Get ready to electrify your imagination in 2026." So now that's pretty much all the information that we have right now at the moment. But as you're going to see right here, this is the little teaser that we got for this announcement. It's pretty much just a little bit of what we can expect for maybe for one of the Pikachu sets actually. With I mean obviously because like that's clearly Pikachu's tail in Lego form. So yeah, pretty much this is all we got so far in terms of this. But we don't really know what the other sets are going to be like. If we're gonna get more Pokemon actually like in Lego form, or there's gonna be like Pokemon Lego sets. Like, bro, imagine they do Pokemon Lego sets like you know, basically making like buildings like based off like the Pokemon series. Like maybe there could be like a Lego set for like the Pokemon Center, or maybe like a Pokemon Stadium where they can actually like bounty your Lego Pokemon net. There are so many infinite possibilities that that could possibly happen with this Pokemon and Lego collaboration. But time will tell once again. If we get another update and we get the sets officially revealed, you guys already know without a doubt we're never gonna report back on it in a future episode on Nintendo News Roundup. So you know, what do you guys think about this Pokemon and Lego collaboration that pretty much just got announced most recently? And let me know what kind of sets are you guys predicting for the Pokemon Lego collaboration. And if you guys have any thoughts about this once again, definitely once again let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below once again. But actually, I totally almost forgot about this. We actually have an article related to this, actually, with the Lego and Pokemon collaboration. So, more details are coming from NintendoEverything.com about what we just talked about right here with the tweet. And so, this is what the details say about this. We've already seen Lego crossover with Mario, The Legend of Zelda, and Animal Crossing, but now it's been announced that another Nintendo-related property is getting the same treatment, that being Pokemon. Earlier today, well, this is by the time the article was posted, a video was posted by Lego Mexico on Facebook before it was quickly pulled. During that period, when it was available, fans were able to preserve it in full. While it doesn't show much, Pikachu is teased in Lego form. It's a quick clip, though it's nonetheless clear that we're getting Lego Pokemon sets in the future. It's not confirmed that it will kick off in 2026. And as the article continues, Pokemon has actually teamed up with Mega Brands for Mega Construct sets dating back to 2017. Tons of products from that line have been released since then. It's unclear what the status of that partnership is, but if Pokemon is moving on to Lego, it's possible that the two sides are ending that deal. And so what's next in the Pokemon video game space? Fans are now looking forward to Pokemon Legends EA, which launches on Nintendo Switch later this year. And of course you can check out the the gameplay trailer they have in the article as well. So yeah, I just wanted to real quick highlight that because I almost forgot to actually like talk about this in the actual article that brings up more of the details about the Lego Pokemon collaboration. So yeah, again, let me know what you guys think about this again in the comment section down below with this Lego and Pokemon collaboration. And still, I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this once again, with what you guys think about this. And alright, let's move on to our next news item. And I'm thinking this is like a leak or a rumor or something like that, but this is basically based off a new rating that's just been discovered actually most recently. And so the next news item is Plants vs. Zombies Reloaded has been rated for the Nintendo Switch. And again, we don't really know if this actually is going to happen or not, but then we do take this in a huge truckload of salt because we really don't know if this actually is going to end up happening and whatnot. But again, this rating has this surface, and again, we don't have any official confirmation for Plants vs. Zombies Reloaded on the Nintendo Switch, but let's go ahead and talk about this anyways here. With again, this article once again coming from NintendoEverything.com, and this is the information that we have for this. Andrew, I see you being a bad boy, by the way, but anyways, let's get into the information here. So this is what the article says. A new rating has appeared for Plants vs. Zombies Reloaded on Nintendo Switch, which is currently unannounced. The classification was added to the official database in Brazil. Unfortunately, no description is included as part of the listing. While we basically have nothing here, we could speculate a bit. It's very likely that EA is bringing back the original Plants vs. Zombies in some form. Perhaps there are some bells and whistles to the release, hence the new Reloaded portion of the title. Plants vs. Zombies Reloaded wouldn't be the only game in the franchise on Nintendo Switch. A few years ago, EA brought over Plants vs. Zombies Battle for Neighborville. Everything you need to know about that can be found on their official website. Presumably, we'll be getting something official from EA soon. We'll keep you updated if and when we hear more. And so yeah, pretty interesting how there's like a random listing that, like a random listing or a random rating for Plants vs. Zombies Reloaded on the Nintendo Switch. And once again, we have absolutely no idea if this game actually will be coming to Nintendo Switch. And as you don't know, if this actually does happen, I definitely kind of do expect this game to be added, also announced for the other platforms like PlayStation, Xbox, PC, and all those other platforms. Not only just the Nintendo Switch, but those other ones as well. And honestly, no, we don't really know if there's going to be that many more Switch 1 titles to get released in the future. Because as we remember, there was a rumor about a February Nintendo Switch Direct, a February Nintendo Direct focusing on Switch 1 games, and did that even happen? It did not, actually. Like, we do not even know if we're going to get any more software for the Switch 1 leading up to the release of the Switch 2. Because there's only 2 more games that are releasing for the Switch 1 before the Switch 2 official releases. That means Metroid Prime 4, which I actually do have an article in a news item related to Metroid Prime 4 we're going to be talking about later on in the show. But we have that. And then Pokemon Legends CA so far just announced for the Switch 1 right before the Switch 2 actually comes out and whatnot. But time will definitely tell, and if we do get an official announcement from EA about Plants vs. Zombies Reloaded get announced for the Switch, of course, like I already mentioned, we'll report back on it on a future episode of Nintendo News Roundup once again an official confirmation about this game coming to the Switch. But yeah, what do you guys think about this random listing or rating for Plants vs. Zombies Reloaded on the Nintendo Switch? And do you guys think we possibly might get this game announced for the Switch 1 in the near future whenever EA decides to announce this game? So of course, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts again in the comment section down below. And once again, I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this. And alright, our next news item is, we got a brand new game announcement. Well, I mean, we barely even talked about this actually. But we have a new game that just got announced for pretty much the Switch and all other platforms. This is pretty much a remaster of a Nintendo 64 game, or it kind of looks like it's an N64 game, or I'm not really 100% sure. But pretty much this game is called Croc, Legend of the Gobos. I think that's how you say it. I'm sorry if I didn't say it right, but this is a brand new game that just got announced, and it's getting a remaster coming to the Switch in pretty much April, actually, from what they actually said in this brand new announcement. So, once again, let's get into the information about Croc, Legend of the Gobos, coming to Nintendo Switch. And it's coming out on all other platforms too, like PlayStation, Xbox, and all those other platforms like we mentioned before. So, this information is coming from MyNintendoNews.com, and this is the information we have for Croc Legend of the Gobos coming to Nintendo Switch in April. Soon, this is what the article says with the details. And it's been over a year and a half now since it was announced that there will be a remaster of Croc Legend of the Gobos coming to multiple platforms, including the Nintendo Switch. Although both the original Croc games did release on the Game Boy Color, both handheld games were done in 2D, rather than the 3D gameplay that the games had on non-Nintendo consoles. Because of this remaster will be the first time that Nintendo fans will be able to play a 3D Croc game. Yeah, that's right. Apparently this wasn't on N64, and it was on like PS1 or something like that. They didn't really specify when the original Croc actually did release. But the article continues. Earlier today, and again, by the time this article was posted, Agronaut Games confirmed that the Croc Legend of the Gobos remaster will be releasing on PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S and X, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC on April 2nd. So on the same exact day of the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, actually, which I actually thought was pretty funny, actually. This game is actually releasing on the same day we're getting the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, which, by the way, 12 more days left until that Switch 2 Direct happens as well. The Nintendo Switch and PlayStation 5 versions of the game will also begin physical releases that are due to launch in Q2 2025. A new trailer was released to celebrate the release date announcement, and of course we're already showing it right here. This is the video that Agronaut Games pretty much did release for Croc Legend of the Gobos, especially with the announcement of the release date as well. So yeah, pretty cool actually that this game will be releasing on April 2nd with Croc Legend of the Gobos. And again, obviously releasing on all major platforms, PlayStation, Xbox, and also the Switch, and also PC. But as you all know, a lot of people are definitely going to be eyeing on that Switch 2 Direct on that same day. I mean, there might be some people that might still pick up this game and actually try it out for themselves, but obviously for most of us here, on that same day, on April 2nd, that's when all the attention and focus is going to be on that Switch 2 Direct. And who knows if there could be a Switch 2 version of this game, possibly, especially announced during the Switch 2 Direct, but time will definitely tell once again. So yeah, what do you guys think about the release date for, once again, Croc Legend of the Gobos, once again releasing on April 2nd, again on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and X, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC. And yeah, if you guys have any thoughts about this, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, as well as, will you be picking this game up once it actually does release? And again, to let you guys know, the physical version of this game will be available sometime in Q2 2025, while the digital version of it will be available, like you're saying, on April 2nd once again. So, but yeah, again, let me know what you guys think about this again in the comment section down below once again. So, but anyways, our next news item is we have some news regarding Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, which obviously just released not that long ago, actually, just as of yesterday. And if you guys have not checked out our first ever episode of our brand new Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition series yet, highly recommend you guys if you go check it out, because honestly for me so far with this game, I am absolutely loving what I've been seeing so far from Xenoblade X Definitive Edition. But apparently there has been something that has been discovered recently that has pretty much been hidden in this game, actually, that has not yet been revealed yet. Apparently Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition has a hidden 60 FPS mode, and it's not yet fully functional yet, which has been making a lot of fans speculate if this going to be like a Switch 2 version of Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. Well, as you don't know, a lot of these Switch 1 games aren't going to be backwards compatible on the Switch 2. And yeah, we still have no idea if any of these Switch 1 games are going to be backwards compatible on the Switch 2. And they're going to have any major upgrades and whatnot. But this is what the article says, and the information coming from NintendoEveryday.com, and this is the information we have for it's in 60 FPS mode and Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. And the username from Twitter that pretty much found out about this, I'm really sorry if I'm gonna try my best to butcher this. And again, just kind of bear with me on this. So pretty much this is what the article says. Modder Masa Gratrodev, yeah, again, I can't now even pronounce it. Like, it's so hard to even pronounce. On Twitter or X, has noticed that in Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, the game's executable as a hidden mode, allowing it to reach 60 frames per second. However, it seems that it doesn't seem to work in full. Players are not able to access it currently, whether Monolith itself abandoned it during development or plans to revisit it later remains to be seen. And the monitor also dug through the code, which is where the discovery was made. Apparently, having it embedded causes weird issues. Other than that, the monitor shares a couple of technical details. Dynamic resolution ranges from 504p to 720p when playing portably. This moves up to 760p and 1080p when docked. Overall, the game should run at a higher resolution and a more stable frame rate compared to the Wii U original. Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition just launched on Nintendo Switch and is available worldwide right now. And so yeah, very interesting stuff actually about there being a hidden 60 FPS mode in Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. And I'm not really sure how this guy was able to actually discover that the game originally did have this sort of feature. But maybe who knows? And maybe like in a patch or like an update for Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition for pretty much the Switch 2 and whatnot. If this game is, I mean, obviously this game is going to be backwards compatible on the Switch 2, but again, who knows if they might have a patch where they actually might add this 60 FPS mode in the Switch 2 version of this game with it being backwards compatible and whatnot. Once again, just imagine we're playing Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition on the Switch 2, and we'll be able to have an option to actually enable 60 FPS mode on the Switch 2 version of this game. But who knows, honestly, if this actually might happen on the Switch 2. I mean, obviously, like I said, this game is obviously guaranteed going to be backwards compatible on the Switch 2, but time will definitely tell if this actually will end up happening on that version. So yeah, what do you guys think about the brand new 60 FPS mode that pretty much was discovered on Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition? And of course, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, well, I'd love to hear your thoughts once again. And we have even more news regarding Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. And as apparently we had the review scores for Xenoblade for this game actually, and pretty much just specifically on Metacritic. And if you guys want to know what the game is standing at right now on Metacritic, it is now standing at an 88 on Metacritic. So pretty good news for Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, standing at an 88 on Metacritic. Which honestly, I'm not really too sure what the original Wii U version got. I think I might have to look that up at the end of the stream actually, like what the original review score was for the Wii U version once again. Or somebody watching right now can maybe look that up right now, and we'll see what the actual review score was for the Wii U version once again. So yeah, it's all been just pretty much positive reviews. Like there's no mix, no negative. It's all just all positive and whatnot. Which means it's being expended because all these Xenoblade games are just absolutely fantastic. And yeah, pretty much 56 reviews, 100% positive, 0 mixed, and 0 negative so far for what we've pretty much seen from this game. So, great news for Xenoblade fans, and especially for a lot of people who have never played this game before. Want you to know, lots and lots of people have never played this game because, first of all, it was on the Wii U, and second of all, not that many people had a Wii U that actually played Xenoblade X and whatnot when it originally came out back in 2015. So yeah, pretty much from what we've been seeing here, it looks like a lot of people that have reviewed this game have not even played the original game on the Wii U, and a lot of people are absolutely really loving this, and especially myself too. But who knows? And I didn't even mention this yesterday. I think I might have mentioned this yesterday when we first were playing this game. Who knows if this game could get nominated for something later on this year during the Game Awards 2025. I highly doubt it's going to be, as much as I do want to see it actually, it might possibly get nominated at least for Game of the Year, but I'm not exactly 100% sure if it might. I'll be surprised if it does, but it possibly could get nominated for something at least during this year's Game Awards possibly. Maybe for like Best RPG or whatever they decide to nominate this game for. And hopefully does not get disrespected by nothing else. Like we've seen with all these other first-party Nintendo games that have been nominated during the Game Awards, like during previous 30 years, and they just get absolutely annihilated, though, to be honest. But we'll definitely see actually. So yeah, what do you guys think about the review score for Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition on Metacritic? Once again, it's sitting at an 88 review score. Of course, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, we'll love to hear your thoughts on this. And alright, we have another news item for you guys. I already did tell you guys we were gonna have a news item related to this game actually. Like we pretty much already mentioned earlier during the show. there was a rumor about Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, which we still have absolutely no idea, once again, when this game is going to be coming out, besides sometime this year in 2025. And I know there's been lots and lots of speculation also about Metroid Prime 4 being backwards compatible with the Switch 1, and also having a, well, not really backwards compatible, or, just having like a cross-gen title is what I meant to say, but like Metroid Prime 4 releasing on the Switch 1, and it possibly being a launch title for the Switch 2 with Metroid Prime 4, and apparently, and also with the Switch 2 Direct coming up and whatnot, there's apparently a rumor, and then, again, tendency to a huge truckload of salt, because again, we have absolutely no idea if this actually is going to happen once again. Apparently, there's a rumor that Metroid Prime 4 will be at the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, possibly, and once again, about 12 days from now, which, if this actually hasn't been the case, that's not going to be too much of a surprise for a lot of us here, because we already kind of saw this coming, actually, in Metroid Prime 4. Release it on the Switch 1, and have it also released on the Switch 2 as well at launch. Kind of similar to what Nintendo did with Zelda Breath of the Wild, when it was originally announced on the Wii U that it was going to come out on the Wii U, but then Nintendo said it was going to come out on the Switch 1 during that same time as well. So definitely could see the same thing here with Metroid Prime 4, but let's get into the article and information about this. And this, once again, is coming from MyNintendoNews.com, and this is the information that we have for possibly Metroid Prime 4 being shown off at the Switch 2 Direct. So this is what the article says. Metroid Prime 4 had been announced in 2017, only for the game's development to be redone a few years later. It was never re-revealed last year as Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. However, the game's development being restarted is likely not the only reason why the game took so long to be shown. And it's also very possible that the game will be coming to the Nintendo Switch 2. Sure enough, the latest Switch 2 rumor is supporting that theory. Content creator and game developer interviewer Reese Kiwi Talks Riley as major connections to former and current Metroid Prime developers, and recently took to social media to mention that they expect Metroid Prime 4 Beyond to be at Nintendo Switch 2 Direct on April 2nd. In fact, they're 90% certain that it will be in the Direct. You can see his remarks about the matter in the tweet. And so again, this is kind of a Kiwi Talks on Twitter or X, and this is what they had to say about this. And I quote, "In less than a month in the Switch 2 Direct, you'll see that Nintendo and Retro will keeping their cards close to their chest when Metroid Prime 4 for this exact moment. The true unveiling will blow everything else in the Direct out of the water." And so yeah, they pretty much are saying at this point that they're pretty much 90% certain that Metroid Prime 4 will actually be in the Switch 2 Direct. Now, I'm not really too sure if this actually might be like the opener to the Switch 2 Direct. I mean, again, if it actually does end up being the case, then that wouldn't be that much of a surprise. Because we already did see what the game actually looks like, thanks to when it got revealed last year, back in June of 2024. Which, man, this was such a huge deal, though, because ever since then, we have been seriously waiting for Metroid Prime 4 gameplay and whatnot, like actual gameplay. And it took Nintendo so long to actually, like, give us official details and official gameplay for Metroid Prime 4. And, who knows if during that time, that might actually be finally the time we actually do get the release date and finally find out if this game is going to be a cross-gen title, both on the Switch 1 and also the Switch 2 as well. But yeah, we'll definitely once again see when the Switch 2 Direct actually does happen. Once like I keep saying, we're not that much farther away from it. Like I keep saying, 12 more days until the Nintendo Switch 2 Direct officially airs. But once again, this so far is just a rumor, so as I keep telling you guys, take this to a huge stroke of assault, because again, we have absolutely no idea if Metroid Prime 4 will be at the Switch 2 Direct. I mean, like I said, it's like he's saying, obviously it will be there, but regardless if this is a rumor or not, or if it actually does happen. But what do you guys think about this actually? Do you guys say Metroid Prime 4 will be at the Switch 2 Direct? And if you guys do think so, or have any thoughts about this, let me know your thoughts as always in the comment section down below. And as always, we'll love to hear your thoughts on this. Well, we even have more Switch 2 news for you guys, and of course I wanted to save the best for later. We have another news item related to the Nintendo Switch 2, there being another brand new filing from the FCC with and this is pretty big for some. This is probably going to be pretty big for certain people here. There is a new FCC filing suggesting the Switch 2 might have GameCube Switch Online support for pretty much the Switch 2, thanks to a brand new filing from the FCC. Apparently, have like a finally for a GameCube, for a possible GameCube controller, or pretty much a Switch 2 and whatnot. And then once again, it led to a lot of speculation about there possibly being GameCube Switch Online for the Switch 2 once again. But the information once again is coming from MyNintendoNews.com, and this is the information that we have for this brand new filing from the FCC, suggesting we could possibly get something GameCube related on the Nintendo Switch 2. And so this is what the article says here. One unlikely source that has been given us a bit more insight into what the successor to the Nintendo Switch will be like is the FCC. Not that long ago, an FCC filing suggested that the Switch 2 would have Wi-Fi 6 and NFC support for Amiibo. However, another FCC filing has made an appearance earlier this week, and this one may be even more interesting. At first glance, what Nintendo has filed to the FCC seems innocent. It's a game controller, but fans picked up on how similar it is to the GameCube controller. Not only that, but it has the prefix for the Switch 2 model number, not its predecessor. Because of this, fans are wondering if this FCC filing may actually be for a Nintendo Switch Online GameCube controller for the Switch 2. And of course, the article continues on here. Nintendo did confirm that Switch Online will be available on the Switch 2, so it isn't out of the realm of possibility. And a new console will be a perfect opportunity for Nintendo to debut a new retro console library. Still, it is worth remembering that this is mainly based on speculation, and it hasn't been officially confirmed either. Nevertheless, you can see a picture of the item featured in the FCC filing, and pretty much the article itself, actually. And, yeah, pretty interesting stuff once again, that, there was again an FCC filing suggesting that, something GameCube related could be coming to the Switch 2. Now, if this game came out in Switch Online, I know so much people have been clamoring Nintendo to do its GameCube Switch Online service. We're obviously not going to see it on the Switch 1, but definitely, we could definitely see this on the Switch 2, possibly. Now, my question is actually, if Nintendo does not, I mean, obviously Nintendo's going to do like a GameCube, like, Switch controller and whatnot, but I do wonder if the GameCube controller adapter that people already have right now at the moment can actually use it for the GameCube Switch Online service, and if it actually does happen. Because honestly, myself, if GameCube Switch Online actually did happen, I would just use my my GameCube controller adapter instead of like buying like a whole new GameCube controller, like pretty much like a Switch version of the GameCube controller. I would just like easily just plug my GameCube controller in like the adapter in the dock of the Switch 2, and just use the GameCube controller I already have right now at the moment. But knowing Nintendo would do want that money, so of course they probably will definitely do something like this. And if GameCube Switch Online actually does happen on Switch 2, man, like I said, that'll be a huge deal for a lot of people that have been clamoring Nintendo to finally have GameCube Online. And that definitely does mean there's gonna be a lot of people that are gonna probably be playing Smash Bros. Melee on the Switch, and finally in that HD glory once again. But yeah, but what do you guys think about this FCC filing that's pretty much filed? Possible GameCube controller support on the Switch 2. And do you guys think that this possibly could mean we could get GameCube Switch Online on the Switch 2? And if you guys have any thoughts about this, let me know your thoughts again in the comment section down below. And as always, I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this once again. Well, that's not the only patent that we have for the Switch 2. There is yet another one that we do have with the Switch 2 once again. And this time it's being shown for AI resolution upscaling. Which, if this actually ends up being the case, then this again will be pretty huge for a lot of these, especially immediately for these first-party games that like, really don't look that good on the Switch 1, and they're backwards compatible on the Switch 2 with AI resolution upscaling. Which again, we have absolutely no idea if this actually will end up being the case. Then man, these Switch 1 games, especially these Switch 2 games, are going to look fantastic though with this, if this actually ends up being the case, because again. The specs and like the resolution and frame rate for the Switch 2, or pretty much the specs for it, still have absolutely no idea what the specs are going to be for the Switch 2, because once again Nintendo's kept absolutely silent about it once again. But again, with the Switch, like he's saying, with the Switch 2 Direct happening here pretty soon, we don't have that much longer to wait until we finally find out what the specs are for the Switch 2, and if AI resolution upscaling is actually going to be in the Switch 2. But this information, once again, is covered at MyNintendoNews.com, and this is the information we have for this year. And so, this is what the article says with the details about this. And it's only just been 2.5 weeks before Nintendo will be giving the Switch 2 a more detailed unveiling via the upcoming Switch 2 Direct. In the meantime, Switch 2 news has been primarily patents, FCC filings, and rumors. The patents and FCC filings have been particularly interesting, as this is, perhaps, the closest we'll get to the official confirmation from Nintendo for the time being. This time, it's not necessarily a new patent, it's actually an update to a patent already posted. However, the updated patent now adds information regarding AI resolution upscaling, and it's worth noting that this isn't the controversial generative AI, but a method for resolution upscaling that isn't native. While this technology could be used for Switch 2 games, it's much more likely that this may be used to enhance Switch 1 games being played on Switch 2. Of course, while this is the patent from Nintendo, there's still room to keep it open mind. Nintendo hasn't actually properly spoken about the matter yet, and outside of the patent itself, there's more speculation from this than any concrete information. Nevertheless, this has been rumored previously, so this only adds more evidence that there is something that Nintendo will likely bring up in their Switch 2 Direct on April 2nd. That all said, you can see a picture of the patent in the actual article itself, giving you guys a little bit of details of what the patent actually looks like. We're pretty much, like I keep saying, AI resolution upscaling. So yeah, this actually ends up being the case, and we still have absolutely no idea with a lot of these games that are going to be backwards compatible in Switch 1, because it looks like with this FCC filing, it pretty much just looked like that's only going to be affecting like not really the Switch 2 exclusive games. It's going to only affect the Switch 1 games that are going to be that if you want to play any Switch 1 games on the Switch 2 with backwards compatibility, then this is the only other time that AI resolution upscaling won't actually be the case on the Switch 2 once again. Which honestly, no, it does have. If that's the case, actually, just imagine how much better the Switch 1 games are going to look on the Switch 2. And again, there's been lots of speculation about how the Switch 1 games are going to look on Switch 2. With a lot of rumors I've been hearing about it being like the Switch 2, like with its specs being at like 4K when playing in dock mode and 1080p when you're playing in handheld mode on the Switch 2. There's so many questions out there, but like I keep saying, we don't have that much longer to wait until Nintendo finally reveals the actual confirmed specs for the Switch 2, and finally find out how these Switch 1 games are going to run on the Switch 2 as well. But yeah, but what do you guys think about this brand new FCC filing patent that has pretty much been updated for AI resolution upscaling on the Switch 2? And of course, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts as always in the comment section down below. And once again, I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this. But, alright, the final news item that we have of the stream, and I think this is actually pretty cool as well, that of course we obviously had to talk about this actually. Nintendo of America has recently just tweeted that the Mariners, during their opening day on March 27th during the 2025 baseball season, they're actually going to have Nintendo logos on their jerseys. Well, as you guys see right here in the video that they're showing in the tweet, it's pretty much just going to be on the sleeve part of their jerseys, which I still really do think that's actually really cool they're doing that. That they're actually doing this, like, kind of promoting Nintendo themselves, and also, apparently also they're gonna have Switch 2 logos, also on their jerseys as well, which is actually really dope. And then we get the promotion out there for the Switch 2 as well, which, again, definitely makes a lot of sense. But this is what the, well, first of all, this is what the information on the tweet actually says. Again, coming from Nintendo of America's official Twitter. And this is what they have to say about this, information here. Play ball. We're thrilled to share we're expanding our long-standing relationship with the Mariners and will be featured on our jersey sleeve this season. See them for the first time on opening day on March 27th, which is, once again, next week. And honestly, no, with the way they did this, I love how they actually, like, did this trailer. Like, I'm showing, like, the Mariners, baseball hat, and then, like, Mario's hat, like, literally right next to it. Once again, seriously really cool they're doing this, but, we also have more information coming from MyNintendoNews.com about what we're pretty much showing right now on the screen right now for you guys. So this is what the article says on MyNintendoNews.com. Next week is going to be a big one for sports fans. Baseball season officially begins in the United States on March 27th. One team in particular, the Seattle Mariners, has been collaborating with Nintendo of America for quite a long time. In 1992, Nintendo had brought the team and will keep a majority interest in the Mariners until 2016. As of this article's writing, Nintendo currently has a 10% stake on the team. Although Nintendo isn't quite as involved with the Mariners as it used to, that doesn't mean they haven't forgotten about them. Nintendo even announced earlier by the time this article went up, the article went up, and also this tweet as well, that the Seattle Mariners will feature special logos on their jerseys this baseball season. On the home games, their jerseys will have the Nintendo logo. One is even more interesting, as that their all away jerseys will have the Switch 2 logo, which you can see Nintendo of America's social media posts about it. And again, we're showing it right now for you guys on the screen. So yeah, honestly though, I thought this was pretty cool, and kind of wanted to share this for you guys here, that the Seattle Mariners are going to have Nintendo logos on the sleeves of their jerseys, and especially with the Switch 2 logo on it as well, which, like I said before, pretty cool promotion for, pretty good they're kind of promoting the Switch 2 and whatnot, and it is very interesting too that all the way back in 1992, Nintendo did actually pretty much did own the Seattle Mariners and whatnot. So that's pretty much it. That pretty much does look like Nintendo is actually like supporting the Seattle Mariners. Pretty much again in 2025, decades later, even to promote the Switch 2 as well. So yeah, what do you guys think about the Seattle Mariners featuring the Nintendo logo and the Switch 2 logo on their jerseys for this upcoming opening day season, starting March 27th? Of course, if you guys have any thoughts about it, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And once again, I'd absolutely love to hear your thoughts on this. And alright guys, those are all the new news items that we have for this episode of Nintendo News Roundup. So right now, real quick, I gotta go into the YouTube chat and we're gonna go and see what you guys think about all these different news topics we discussed today. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought about all these different news items in the chat if you're watching live right now, because right now we're gonna go over all you guys' comments. You guys pretty much posted while we were talking about all these news topics. And as always, if you guys are enjoying today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup, make sure, as always, again, smash that like button if you guys are enjoying the episode, this episode of Nintendo News Roundup so far. And also, make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel, and make sure you guys have notifications on to, of course, I'm on more upcoming episodes of Nintendo News Roundup every single Friday in the near future. Which, by the way, I wanted to let you guys know that possibly next week, we're probably not going to have an episode of Nintendo News Roundup, because next week we're going to be having our Switch 2 Direct Prediction discussion and our final episode of our Road to Nintendo Switch 2 Direct Marathon. So I just wanted to update you guys about that a little bit. That possibly next week we're not going to have an episode of Nintendo News Roundup, because we're going to be mainly dedicated next week to our final episode of Road to Nintendo Switch 2 Direct, and also to discuss our Switch 2 Direct predictions. But anyways, let me go ahead and read a couple comments right here in the chat before we wrap things up here. Let's see, Internet Super Shadow says, I haven't really touched the SNES online much. You know, honestly, I mean, I'm going to just on it, obviously, with the Mario Day celebration, what we did last week, but other than that, honestly, I have not really touched it that much nowadays. Like, I really want to get back on it once again. Let's see, interesting collab between Pokemon and Lego. Yeah, that's pretty cool they're doing that. I mean, at this point, it's not a huge surprise they're doing. Like, Pokemon Company and the Lego Company would do like a collab together and whatnot. Also, I just want to give a shout out to Team Sam as well. That was also that also did pop in the chat while we were also talking about all these news topics. Yeah, this one I want to mention earlier. Another Super Shadow said, well, Logan almost skipped a piece of an article. That would have been something. Yeah, obviously, you were saying that. That was being a bad boy right there, honestly. I literally knew that was going to happen. Let's see, Aura says, Krog kind of looks like Banjo-Kazooie. It really does a bit, yeah. Well, I did notice it kind of looked like Banjo-Kazooie. Let's see, who knows what the launch titles will be for the next console. Yeah, I still have absolutely no idea what the launch games are going to be for Switch 2. Lots of people were speculating and predicting that Metroid Prime 4 might be it, or it might be the new Mario Kart that got teased during the Switch 2 reveal. There's still so many questions about that. I gotta sneeze real quick. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to sneeze right there. Alright, I think we'll just read this comment right here, because we're kind of running short on time, actually. Because when this stream wraps up, I gotta get set up for, Xenoblade X Definitive Edition, which, we'll be doing here about, like, I would say 10 or 15 minutes here, so make sure you guys do come back for that, about 10 or 15 minutes for, when this stream wraps up, and then, by the time we go for Xenoblade X once again, so finally, Internet Super Shadow says, that's cool, I guess, though, not interested in baseball in general. Yeah, same for me, I'm not really that much into sports, but it's again, still really cool that, the Seattle Mariners are going to be not only promoting Nintendo, but also definitely get that promotion out there for the Switch too, as well. Because I feel like Nintendo's really starting to, heat up their marketing campaign for the Switch too. Because, under the Switch 2 Direct airs and whatnot, then Nintendo's ever going to be promoting this thing like crazy, though, like pretty much everywhere, so, like, Nintendo could get the word out there about Switch 2 and whatnot. Because what we have so far, like, with that reveal, it really didn't reveal that much about the Switch 2, and, Nintendo definitely wants to get a lot more people out there to kind of, let everybody know about the Switch 2 as well. So this is another great way to actually promote the, like I say, in the Switch 2 and whatnot coming out here soon. But anyways, I don't think there's much more else to talk about with all these news topics during today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup. So as always, what do you guys think about all the different news topics we discussed once again? And if you guys still have any more thoughts about all the stuff we talked about, keep let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And we'll still would absolutely love to hear your thoughts about all the different things we talked about in today's episode of the show once again. But on that note, that's overall going to do it for today's episode of Nintendo News Roundup. So, as always, thanks everybody for coming by, and thank y'all for hanging out with us during the stream and talking about all these different news topics during the show. And like I just said, make sure you guys come back in about 10 or 15 more minutes as we're going to be doing the next episode and continue some more Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition in the next stream that we're going to be doing here. But until then, if you guys enjoyed this episode of Nintendo News Roundup, and as always, want to keep up to date on more upcoming episodes of the show every single Friday, make sure you guys again give the stream a thumbs up on your way out. And if you guys are also brand new to our YouTube channel, make sure you guys again subscribe to our YouTube channel and make sure you guys have the notifications on. So as always, 9% of more upcoming episodes of Nintendo News Roundup every single Friday at 9:30 AM Eastern and 6:30 AM Pacific Time, recapping all the latest Nintendo news from the past week. And also keep up to date on more upcoming Nintendo content next in the near future as well. So anyways, with that, that's going to do it for me here for a boy Nintendo Logan, and I'm going to be signing off for the stream. So yeah, we'll see you guys in just about 10 or 15 minutes for the next episode of Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. So, peace out, love you guys, God bless, have a great day, watch you want us, be blessed, and we'll catch you guys in about a few minutes for, like I said, the next episode of Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. So, stick around for that, we'll see you then, peace out, and God bless. What's up, Joy-Con gang? I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and if you guys want to stay up to date on more upcoming videos in the near future on the channel, make sure you guys click that subscribe button to be a part of our amazing Joy-Con gang community. Plus, also, be sure to enable that notification bell to all to be notified and not miss a single new upload on this channel every single week. And if you all also want to stay up to date on more upcoming events for this channel, and even see some exclusive behind the scenes stuff as well, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram at NintendoLoganYT for exclusive posts you will not see anywhere else on this channel in the future, from posting my amiibos or whatever kind of stuff you guys want to see on my Instagram, and especially in the near future, maybe do some like live Instagram hangouts with you guys as well. And lastly, if you all enjoy all the moments that we have on the channel as well, make sure you guys consider checking out our Nintendo Loaded Clips channel as well, which is pretty much our second YouTube channel, when we upload new clips on there every Monday and Wednesday, where you can check out all of our past funny and epic moments that I bet you guys will definitely enjoy for sure there, because we got a lot of funny clips on there once again. And of course, if you guys do none of that, as I always say, one person very in particular is going to be saying, what's wrong with you if you guys don't do none of that? And that's pretty much right to me. He's going to be telling you what's wrong with you until you do all the stuff you guys see on the right side of me here. And I do promise you guys that. So, alright, but anyways guys, so that's going to do it for your boy Nintendo Logan here for this video. And I'm going to be signing off for this video once again. So, I will see you guys in the next video. And peace out. I love you guys. God bless. And have a great day, everybody. Peace out, Joy-Con gang.